Is your magic meter running low? Well, we've got a cure for you. Welcome to Disney Coast to Coast.
Hey folks, and welcome to Disney Coast to Coast, the ultimate unofficial Disney fan podcast. I'm Jeff DePaoli.
And I'm Patrick Dougal.
And Patrick Dougal.
What?
There's a ton of Disney news.
Is there?
Tons.
As always.
It's tons. But I just want to start off with a super fan wrote in, Jeremy Bennington.
Mm-hmm.
And if you remember a couple episodes ago, we did an episode all about the Disney Theatrical Group.
Yes.
He had a couple of fun little factoids because he used to work for Disney Theatrical Group.
Cool.
And we were talking, we had a little, in fact, I think this had to do with my trivia question for you, and we had a little confusion about the New Amsterdam Theater and when things premiered and such. So we'd mentioned King David and then the Hercules Premier, followed by the opening of The Lion King. So here's how it went down. King David was a concert in May of 1997.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Hercules Premier, and I wanted to tell you about this because you're such a huge Hercules fan, was grand scale, massive, like an entire weekend of awesomeness. The Main Street Electrical Parade Hercules edition came to New York City.
What?
Yes.
That's awesome.
I wish that was on YouTube. Maybe it is. I haven't really checked, but this was 1997, so I doubt it's on YouTube.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the Hercules premiere was in June. So King David in May, Hercules in June. Big premiere. They did a whole stage show, kind of like the El Capitan here in LA. Mm-hmm. And then, as I said, the electrical parade with like a Hades float that had blue fire on it.
That's crazy.
And it was crazy. And then they actually ran the movie there from June 15th through 26th, which was before the movie came out, apparently. Mm-hmm. And then finally in October, The Lion King started its previews.
Gotcha.
So that's how it went down. Thank you, Jeremy Bennington, for writing in and letting us know about that. But there's the whole press release he sent me. I should email it to you because like it was this whole, they threw a huge like carnival fair type of thing in New York City where you had to sign up and get tickets. It was all free, but you had to sign up to get tickets to go. And it was apparently like overwhelming, the response. And I just love the idea of the Main Street Electrical Parade. It went like almost 2 miles around New York City.
That's great.
I know. How awesome is that? Who knew? Jeremy Bennington knew. So
That'd be crazy if premieres were like that instead of like one night. It's like a huge weekend.
Yeah, I just loved that. And yes, that's fantastic. I got excited when I read that, so I wanted to share it with everybody.
That sounds awesome.
Yes. Anyway, moving on from there, there was something huge that happened this weekend that Jeff DePaoli didn't particularly care about, but Patrick Dougal did, and so did the rest of the world. And it was.
I cared about it so much that I saw it once for myself and once for you.
Oh, so thank you. I appreciate
you're
it.
welcome.
You know what? When were you seeing it for me? It was.
I saw it myself Thursday night.
Like.
And then Saturday afternoon.
You know, it's so interesting because there was a moment Saturday afternoon that I felt a tingle in my body.
Yeah.
And I think that was probably when you were watching Avengers Age of Ultron.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So please, let's let our listeners and viewers know.
I really enjoyed it. Now, I don't want to go too much into it.
Spoiler. No.
I don't want to give any spoilers. But I did really enjoy it. I don't think I enjoyed it as much as the first one.
Okay. But I like these honest opinions because all I keep hearing is, it's amazing. And you're now like the second person somebody said it was okay. And then now you're saying the first one's better. So good.
Yes, I did like the first one better.
Okay.
Not by much. Okay. Like I still really enjoyed this one. Still over the first one. I still think Captain America Winter Soldier is my favorite Marvel movie.
Okay.
However, Avengers Age of Ultron, third.
Okay. What's second?
Avengers.
Oh, the
Avengers.
Gotcha,
the Avengers. No, but I really enjoyed the new characters they introduced, Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, which I really enjoyed.
Me too.
Yeah, you did?
Mm-hmm.
Good. The only thing I would say is like there was a lot of different storylines. Of course, there's so many characters. They introduced another one who I won't name because of spoilers.
Spoiler.
Yeah. But
it was great.
Yeah, just maybe too much story and characters to handle at once.
Okay. Okay.
No.
I thought you were going
story.
Somewhere else with that.
Too many different, like...
I gotcha. Too many introductions. And kind of a movie you have to see more than once
and
to get it all.
And like 7 different subplots.
Okay.
And...
Fair enough.
Yeah, but special effects were amazing. Love the new characters. It was a fun movie.
Awesome. I'm glad to hear it was good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Let's just talk numbers for a second, because this is crazy. $191.3 million opening weekend in the U.S. alone. The only film to beat it, I believe, was the first Avengers.
Oh, really?
That's what I think I read, yes. So that's crazy. Worldwide, international, 12 days, $627 million. Big movie. Big movie. So, it's cool, but I have to say, there's something that happened related to the Avengers that I thought was a brilliant stroke of marketing here. Do you know what I'm referring to?
I do not.
Okay. Have you seen the trailer of the characters from Inside Out watching the trailer of the Avengers? This was genius. If you haven't seen this, it's on YouTube. They're basically, it's exactly what I said. It's the Avengers trailer, but in front of the screen are the characters from Inside Out. Well, it's all the different emotions.
It's the little girl watching the trailer, which you go inside her head, and the emotions are watching the trailer.
It's pretty funny. Like, first of all, just stroke of genius on whoever thought of that, because frankly, it was like
integrated marketing 101.
Yeah, integrated marketing, but they knew Avengers was going to get massive trailer views. Massive trailer views. And I even think it's funny because, like, there's so many videos on YouTube now of just people's reactions to things. It's like, okay, let's do this with fictional characters. I just loved it. I thought it was just smart, just really, really smart, and I appreciated it, and it was cool.
Although that happened, I'm really surprised they didn't do it with the Star Wars trailer.
Maybe they will. You never know.
No, although that was the Star Wars 2 teaser.
Yeah.
We still have a trailer to wait for, but it might not come before Inside Out.
And I heard there was a kind of long preview of Tomorrowland before Avengers. True or false? Like 6 minutes or something?
No, not for me.
Okay. Okay. Well, maybe what I read was a lie.
Yeah. There was I think a new trailer for Ant-Man, though.
Are you excited about that?
I think it has the possibility of going two ways.
Comedy.
For Ant-Man.
I'm seeing comedy.
Well, yeah, I think it's a comedy, but I think it could do okay, or I think it could be Guardians of the Galaxy surprising.
Maybe.
Because Guardians of the Galaxy was like a C-list, like, digging for something for Marvel, and look how that turned out.
That's true.
So
fair enough.
I think it could go either like, okay, it'll be good, but not amazing, or it could just blow people away and be like, oh, I didn't think this could do that.
Maybe I'll check out Ant-Man. Should I check out Ant-Man?
I'll check it out, but I'm not super excited.
Let's go matinee price.
Okay.
Matinee price Ant-Man. So yes, Avengers was huge. We mentioned Inside Out. I do want to mention that they're getting a preview of Inside Out over at Epcot.
But not at Disneyland.
At least it hasn't been announced, because didn't this happen, I think, was it with Tomorrowland or the one before it? Big Hero. I don't know. I remember one of them, they announced Florida's.
Yes.
I think it was Tomorrowland. Was it Big Hero?
It might be Tomorrowland. It
was one or the other. But they've announced at Epcot on May 30th, it's going into the space where the Tomorrowland preview currently is. And they're going to use the in-theater effects and everything for a sneak peek of Inside Out.
The only reason I don't think it's going to come to Disneyland is because when Disneyland kind of does these
previews,
exclusive previews, they kind of go all out with signage and exhibits.
Do they not in Florida?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's a very easy transition. They do have, I think they do have the exhibit area. However, like, how long was Big Hero 6 still had an exclusive preview past the movie date?
Basically until the Blu-ray came out. I think. So
I don't know. I don't think they'll be jumping on the Inside Out right away. However, I did hear rumors. Rumor that we might get something special for Inside Out over at DCA in the form of a pre-parade before Pixar Play.
That would be cool.
So I would preview costume character.
well, the big question is there a photo op? If there's a photo op, then Patrick,
I don't think there will be.
Not immediately anyway.
But who knows? I've heard it could be puppets. It could be fun. Oh. Yeah, who knows?
That'd be interesting. Like Disney Junior Live style. That'd be cool.
Like, I don't think it would be. I would say Marlin and Dory, kind of, but on a rod.
Oh, no, I hope not.
Rumors.
But
we'll see what happens.
We will. And now that we're at Disneyland, let's talk about some dates that have been officially announced.
Yeah, so many dates.
So many dates, and some of them have been pushed off a little bit. Now, the Matterhorn officially has been announced. They said May before. It's now May 22nd, along with everything else. And, I've been hearing some crazy things about the Yeti that's going to be put in there. Like, comparisons to...
Expedition Everest?
Yes. Which, size-wise alone, not possible.
No, not at all. I was going to say, no way.
But I'm even surprised they're going there and mentioning that. Maybe these are rumors and theories and stuff, but in any case, there's something big happening in the Matterhorn, and, I will actually go on it. Normally I call that ride Whiplash, and I avoid it because it hurts my body.
Yeah.
But I will be checking it out.
Yeah, I'm assuming the projection when you first go up might be better. I feel like maybe they're going not size-wise for Expedition Everest, but maybe like more realistic.
Design. Yeah.
Which would be cool because there's a couple of them in that ride. There's not just one like Expedition Everest. Although
maybe we'll get the disco light.
Although
Disco Yeti!
If I've ever had one wish, it would be for them to do something with that Yeti Expedition Everest. But
yeah, they will. They will eventually. They will eventually.
We'll see.
And let's see. So the Matterhorn Peter Pan bumped to July 1st.
Yeah.
We kept hearing May. That's a pretty big bump, July 1st. So I don't know if something went wrong or what, but it does go in with my theory of Peter Pan's getting a huge makeover.
Yeah.
And I've said it before, I wouldn't be surprised if it's like the projected faces on the characters like Snow White or Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
Well, right now they've only like said, they're like, oh, the nursery scene is the only thing.
No way.
If you're bumping it, there's something bigger.
Maybe there's no track above you anymore and you're actually flying. There's air compression below you blasting the ship up into the air.
Oh no. What would an E-stop look like?
That's why they got rid of the what's it called? The tires, because they needed all that air pressure.
Okay.
Now it all makes sense.
Yes. We had a loud ride.
These are theories. That would be a really loud rumors. So that's Peter Pan, July 1st. The Hatbox Ghost, May 9th, which is this Saturday.
So everyone's been speculating that all these new things were going to be opening May 22nd.
I didn't believe that, actually.
So we got Peter Pan bumped, but they bumped Hatbox Ghost earlier, so we're getting him on May 9th.
I'm curious if it's going to be closed at all. Like Friday, mansion's closed, put them in, or if it's going to be like, yeah, park's closed, put them in, let's see ya, goodbye.
What I know is if you've been on Haunted Mansion recently, right when you're exiting the attic, they had that lenticular, that new kind of wall that kind of came up like...
The window?
Yeah, that window, like a flying gargoyle, that went up about 2 months ago, I'd say, and I think it's already there. It's just behind that.
Oh, do you think it's actually outside the attic? I thought it was like right inside the attic. So if you're thinking Haunted Mansion Holiday, where the snake is with the list coming out of his mouth, I thought it was going to go there, like right. I think that's what it was, across from the bride.
I think that was the original position, but I feel like that.
So he's hanging on the rooftop. Or they're extending the attic scene.
Yes, that's what I think.
Okay, interesting.
But I've heard that it's behind that little door, so like, I feel like it's there.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Next time we're in the park, tomorrow, let's go to the park.
We'll jump out,
look behind the wall, tear the wall down, and let's just make like a May 7th opening because that'll be so worth us getting our annual passes taken.
Yeah, we'll see it once, and that'll be the last time we see it.
Right. So May 9th for the Hatbox Ghost, and let's see.
And then also May 15th, they finally released that Grizzly Air Peaks is opening over at DCA, which was originally...
I never remember hearing a date about that, to be honest.
No, the original name of the land.
Oh, not Radiator Springs, Condor Flats.
Condor Flats, yes. So Grizzly Air Peaks will be opening, that area will be opening that following weekend of March 15th.
Okay. Cool.
A lot of dates.
So let's more Disneyland stuff, folks, because as you know, the 60th is coming. There's been a lot of announcements. I feel like we're repeating ourselves, but at the same time, they keep adding on things. And I just want to talk about these spectaculars for a second. Let's just go through these kind of sort of quickly, but not so quickly.
Okay.
World of Color. Okay.
Yes.
As we know, brand new show, Neil Patrick Harris, Mickey Mouse.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, Mickey has a love-hate relationship with the fountains, so it kind of sounds a little reminiscent of like Sorcerer's Apprentice, where the water starts taking over a little bit. I just have to say, I'm super excited that Mickey's going to become a huge part of the show, because in the original show, it's just like Sorcerer Mickey for a few seconds at the end.
Really, really quick.
So I'm excited about that. Mickey is going to be hand-drawn animation, which I think is great. Mm-hmm. And I'm questioning... I actually think that hand-drawn animation projects better on water than computer animation.
Okay.
And I'm curious how you feel about that.
I don't believe I've seen a difference.
You've never noticed? I don't know. Maybe it's in my head, but I feel like the mermaid stuff comes across clearer than like the Toy Story stuff. Could totally be in my head, but I'm curious as to
I don't think it's ever come up. I don't think I've ever made the distinction.
That doesn't keep you awake at night?
No.
Oh, well, then I'm special, I guess. But I just found it interesting when I found out that he was going to be hand-drawn. I was like, wow, interesting choice. Why? And then I thought to myself, I think it might project a little better. And I don't think there's any computer animation projection in Fantasmic. It's all hand-drawn, right? I believe so.
Yes.
And both coasts even.
Yes.
I think so. So, in case Mickey hand-drawn. And let's see. This is kind of cool. Mickey's Fun Wheel is going to become a projection area.
Cool.
They're projecting on kind of similar to, I would assume.
Just the circle?
I would assume just the Mickey face, maybe?
Yeah, they do on Screamin'.
Yeah. I've heard that they actually like put up something special for projection purposes. So I don't know if it's necessarily visible during daytime or anything, but there's something up there making it so that they can project on there.
They could have been completely testing this or whatever. However, this may sadden you a bit, but I saw an image of a Captain America shield in the Paradise Pier. In the Paradise Pier area. However, it could be completely random, but it was like a photo from someone who was staying at Grand Californian while they were been testing this show, and there was a Captain America shield.
It's not even Marvel alone. I don't like live action as part of World of Color. I like it, like even the pirate sequence, even though I love the music and stuff, I think I would like it more if they just used the music from Pirates and didn't project live action film. Just because it's like the only live action segment of World of Color, it feels out of place. Sticking Marvel in there, I don't know. I feel like they've kind of announced the whole show, which I'm partially running through right now, but I haven't heard that. That's interesting.
Could have been a random image, and so maybe someone doctored it. Who knows? But if Marvel shows up, wouldn't it be too surprising?
If Marvel shows up, you heard it here second. Let's see. So Mickey's Fun Wheel, it's going to be like a celebration of Mickey, which I think is really cool. There's like a whole section that's celebrating Mickey Mouse, and then the golden age of animation with Walt's classics and everything. And then there's this whole Dream of Disneyland sequence, which has opening day footage.
Oh no, this is going to be one of those like...
Aunt Jemima!
Yes! This is going to be one of those like cry shows.
This is going to be... The entire 60th is going to be a cry fest. They should sell tissues on May 22nd. So opening day footage, which is exciting to me. And then there's going to be like a big Walt montage at the end. So I'm crying already. It's going to be great. I'm excited about it. I'm ready for a brand new World of Color.
As much as I do love, I really love the first World of Color.
Yeah, it's great.
Bring
back Hellfire, please.
Yeah. But I do love the medley of the Renaissance Disney films that I grew up with. And I'm sad to see if that doesn't stick around.
Well, they have announced that this whole World of Color will go through the holidays. There will be no Winter Dreams this year, so it's going to be around for a while. So whether or not we ever see the original again is questionable at this point. So
we'll see. Maybe I'll like this one better.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. It's got Walt. Here's my whole thing. Don't ever project quotes in World of Color. It drives me crazy that World of Color starts with a projected quote because most of the audience cannot see it. It drives me crazy. But in any case, moving on from World of Color. And then there's the Disneyland Forever Fireworks opens with Walt and the orange groves projected. Hello. Tears, crying
Is
already.
You
good?
Is that projected on the castle or on the...
So projections are going to be happening on the castle, on the Matterhorn, on It's a Small World, on the water screens over at the Rivers of America, and on the buildings on Main Street. My guess is you'll probably see it on the water screens, on the castle, and on It's a Small World.
Gotcha.
And then the other things will be used for like specialty stuff. Yeah. And so Walt in the Orange Groves is how it starts. Let's just say animated Peter Pan interacting with live Tinkerbell. That is happening.
That's cool.
That is happening. That I'm very interested in seeing.
I feel like that is also a specific position. However,
maybe it'll start on the Matterhorn. Like when she's, up by the Matterhorn, maybe Peter starts there, flies onto the castle, Tink's flying.
It seems more and more that the best place to watch this fireworks is on Main Street.
Yes.
With the building.
But I'm excited that I'm an annual pass holder so that I get to see it from all the different locations. Yeah. So, and then also, let's see, the Matterhorn transforms into Elsa's Ice Palace at some point in the show. So that's happening. Yeah. Anything else about fireworks you want to say?
I'm excited. I know there's actual, along the tops of the street on Main Street, there's actual like physical things that are going to be happening as well as fireworks off the Main Street buildings.
That was part of Remember Dreams Come True.
I like it.
Yeah, I do too. The 360 fireworks will be happening for sure. And the fireworks are going to be massive. I'm looking so forward to that. And I've just been, in general, just a little note. Oh, look, something. Whoop. As a general note, I've been noticing things on rooftops in Disneyland, like over by It's a Small World, like fans and extra lighting equipment and stuff. So there's going to be some major stuff going on, which is exciting. And let's see, of course, Paint the Night. Anna and Elsa officially announced. I don't know if that had been...
Oops.
Was that officially announced?
Maybe. I've just known about it forever now.
Yeah, I can't remember. Like I said, so much of this stuff I feel like I've heard about or it's been rumored about and I just believed it. So Anna and Elsa's there. Busy Nights is going to be running twice.
I was like, I've seen a picture of their float
Exactly.
already. Oops.
And there's going to be an app to interact with Paint the Night. I think it would be cool if maybe we control the lights on one of the floats. Although everybody would be fighting for it. But
yeah. Well, it's like the same thing as Mickey's Fun Wheel.
Yeah.
However, funny story.
Let's hear it. Don't tell me you won. Did you win?
No. I went to Watercolor and we were playing Mickey's Fun Wheel, and by like the second game, it stopped working. Like they stopped doing the lights, but the game still works, so you could kind of like guess what was happening. But
wouldn't that be cool if everybody's phone just allowed you to, if like that program went to everybody's phone to let you control the lights?
It was like weird, but there was no lights. Yeah. It was still like some parts would be like purple, and then like nothing would happen, and then it'd go green. It was like, wait, there's supposed to be 4 steps, but you show me like 2.
Yeah.
So
I love Mickey's Fun Wheel game.
Maybe
so that's happening. Oh my God, there's so much news. Let's get through this. Tokyo Disney. Now, we'd heard about these things. They're just being confirmed, kind of. Big, huge billions of dollars expansion. 4.2 or something like that. Something like that.
Billion with a B.
So they're basically getting a new Fantasyland over there.
Yeah.
They are doubling the size of their Fantasyland. Beauty and the Beast will be a huge part of it. And apparently Alice in Wonderland is really big over at Tokyo Disneyland, and they're getting a whole Alice in Wonderland section. So that'll be cool. I always love Beauty and the Beast editions. The cool thing that I got excited about was, have you seen the renderings of like the Beast's castle?
Yeah.
Because it looks like a big castle. And it could just be the renderings, but I'm like, wow, like it might be like Cinderella castle size. It's not going to be, I'm sure. But it looks larger than New Fantasyland. In Florida. So
forced perspective.
Yeah, so I hope that that's cool. And then, of course, confirmed Arendelle is becoming the 8th themed port over at Tokyo Disney Sea. And they will not only have the Arendelle Castle, but also the Ice Castle.
And they look huge as well.
Yeah. So, I know. I hope that's not like just the drawings. That would be bad. But, yes, there's that. And let's see. Something I want to talk about, because I thought the video was cool, is Disney recently hired or recruited Martin Bueller, is his name, to work on animatronics for Disney. Now, these are advanced animatronics. There's an awesome video out there that I loved so much that I'll post it in the comments below on YouTube, so check it out if you have a chance. I'm excited because this is a free roaming character.
Yeah, pretty much.
It is. The problem with it is it sounds like a lawnmower. It's loud.
Yeah.
But this is like, a creature walking on all fours, people trying to kick it over, it doesn't fall. Climbing through dirt, mud, rock, snow, it doesn't fall. Slipping on ice, it doesn't fall. Mm-hmm. Impressive animatronics. So lifelike, actually. It looks like people walking beneath like a box, essentially. It's really, 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 really impressive. And to think that kind of stuff is coming to the Disney parks is cool because... Sorry, go ahead.
I said the only thing I'm worried about is I think it's obviously a free roaming animatronic that could be like almost a walk around character.
Yeah.
However, I'm concerned about the safety aspect of in the video he's walking over like piles of brick.
Yeah.
What's to say that he doesn't know if he's walking at a child or a curb?
That could make an even better YouTube video. I get that's an interesting point. Never thought of that. The thing that I think is crazy is just like this. We've had free roaming animatronics, but the speed that this thing gets up to like 4 miles per hour. They also had, I mentioned it's loud. I saw like the quieter version in the video going over the cinder blocks. It looks like he's wired up to something at that point. He's still like very crude looking and kind of scary looking. So the only thing I can imagine it being used for at this time is like a Marvel or Star Wars type of situation. Yeah. Obviously this isn't anything we're gonna see in a week or anything. It's gonna be a long time, but it's exciting technology, in my opinion, and it got me excited. And one of the things that I think Disney does better than any of the other theme parks, because let's face it, in recent years, they've gotten some stiff competition from Universal, but I don't think that anybody's ever come close to them as far as animatronics are concerned. And I feel like they keep pushing those boundaries further and further and further. And it excites me a lot. So check out the video down below.
Yeah.
It's cool. And let's see. Oh, we're kind of running out of time. Did you want to talk about any of these, or should we bump them to next week?
I want to talk about this one.
Okay, do it.
Because
we'll bump the other next week.
This, I feel, is going to be a hate watch experience, but for some reason, I'm really excited to see it. And if you haven't seen it, Disney has finally released almost a full trailer-ish for their new Disney Channel original movie, Descendants.
Yes, they did.
And if you haven't heard about it, it's basically the story of the children of classic villains, Maleficent, Jafar, Cruella, and Snow Queen, Evil Queen. And they're from this island of misfits or villains or whatever. And they have to go to...
It's not Rudolph. It's not the Misfits. No, it's the Island of Villains, yeah.
Yeah. And they have to go to a prep school by, like, the children of the heroes of the story. And it just looks so...
It looks very
different.
It looks very... See, actually, I don't think it looks that different. It's directed by Kenny Ortega. To me, it has a very High School Musical feel to it.
It has a very Disney Channel original movie feel.
Totally. Yeah, I saw that you were excited about it, and I was curious what level of, where you are on the excitement table, because I was like, okay, I'm curious. I'm obviously going to watch.
No, yeah, I think I'm just super curious.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
I mean, of course, they're dealing with characters we all know and love, and
a good cast. Kathy Najimy, Kristen Chenoweth, whom else?
A good cast for the
villains.
For the villains, which I'm curious to see how much we see of them.
That's true as well, yeah.
Because the story is focused on the kids. But I'm just really curious about it. I think who knows, I might hate it, I might actually like it.
As long as it's one or the other. As long as it's love or hate, I'll be happy. I just don't want it middle of the ground.
I think I'll love to hate it.
Okay, sounds good to me. That's going to wrap it up for us this week, but of course there's trivia to talk about. So do you want to hit me or shall I hit you?
You can go first.
Okay, well, we were talking about the Disneyland 60th anniversary fireworks show.
Uh-huh.
Just curious, do you know the name of the fireworks show that was presented for the Disneyland 50th anniversary?
Disneyland Infinity.
Nope.
50 Years of Magic.
Nope. I'll give you one more guess, then I'll give you a clue.
50 Years of Fun.
Nope. You've seen the show.
Wishes.
Nope. It's probably, you've seen it. I can't remember if it had been gone when you moved here. You've seen it.
Believe?
It ran for about 10 years.
Believe?
Nope.
What's it called? Fantasy in the Sky?
Nope. The one before Fantasy in the Sky? Well, that was Christmas.
The theme parky one.
The theme park review one, which is called...
I don't remember.
Remember.
Remember Dreams Come True.
There you go. Remember Dreams Come True. That was presented for the 50th, which I actually didn't know. And then that ran for about 10 years. And I actually love that show. There was a longer version, which was when I first moved here, it was the longer version. Then they did like an abridged version when they had budget cuts and such. But it's a great show. I'm Julie Andrews. That's my Julie Andrews. Did you like that?
Yeah, interesting.
Okay. What's your trivia for me?
So, now this is not officially from the movie.
Okay.
However, the evil queen in Snow White, she actually has a name.
Whoa.
And I only know this because they use this name in the Descendants promo.
Descendants, okay.
However, it is known in the, if you Google this name, she does show up and it's known. However, it's never mentioned in the movie. It's mentioned in like comics and whatever marketing stuff. But it surprised me because I watched this. I was like, whoa, she has a name?
Yeah. So is it Kathy Najimy?
No.
Oh. Is it Madam something?
Nope.
No.
It is an out there name.
Is it like a name or is it like
it's a name.
title?
No,
like,
it's a name.
Two parts or one just a first name?
One name.
One name. Ingrid.
It's kind of along that line.
Start with an I?
Nope. G.
Gretel.
Nope.
Grotesque. I don't know what.
Grimhilda. I didn't know this.
I didn't know
now,
that.
again, it's not mentioned in the original Snow White, whatever. However, if you Google this name, and it's like Grimhilde, but it's not the A. It's interesting. Whether or not they're using, I believe they're using it in the Descendants.
Cool. Well, you said it was in the trailer, right? So
yeah, I was in a promo for it.
The ad, whatever it's called. Very cool.
Interesting.
Anyway, folks, that's going to do it for us this week. I just want to remind you, we do have a contest going on right now for a few more days. So go to DisneyCoastToCoast.com, check out the contest page. And as always, you can connect with us on
Twitter
and
Facebook
and
YouTube
and
Instagram
and
a blog.
Tumblr.
Tumblr.
And other stuff
you can
as well.
listen to us on SoundCloud and iTunes
YouTube
and watch us on YouTube.
Yeah, and all that stuff. So check it all out at DisneyCoastToCoast.com. That's going to do it for us this week, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.
Thanks for listening to Disney Coast to Coast. Have a magical day.
And now I think we're going to move on to our special guest on today's show.
Yeah.
We have Whitney Avalon on the show, who you may not know the name, but you've probably seen her viral videos of the princess rap battles.